Story time. What will it be? It's called story time. I made a little beat called story time. Let's watch Envyerz story time.
Did I really just do that?
Welcome to story time, a series where I tell you all about my Mexican struggle and about moments in my life in general. This week I'm showcasing some Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare gameplay, or as all the cool kids like to call it, COD 4. Anyway, on to the story. This week I went to my college orientation on Monday, July 21st. And I stayed in the dorm for basically 3 days. I had to stay on campus and experience what college life would be if I were to live on campus. College is fastly approaching. It's actually like 30 days away before my first day of class, and I have no clue whether or not I want to live on or off campus. But these 3 days of orientation on campus really changed my whole attitude about college life in general. Because the first day of my orientation, when I got dropped off with my luggage in hand, I was freaked out by how many people there were and just the unfamiliarity with everybody on campus, not knowing a single person there. It was like reliving a horrible nightmare from my elementary school years, because back then when I was younger, I would move schools every other year or so and have to meet new people. Moving schools from time to time, it was hard to fit in. It was hard to make new friends each school you went to. But when everything just started going in motion, I forgot about my nervousness on the campus. And I felt different. I felt some type of confidence that I've never felt at all in my entire life talking to other people. Since I didn't know anybody, I felt like I also had a clean slate. No one knew me, so I could be my true self around these people that have never met me before. Because in high school, people will judge you, and in college too, people will judge you. But for some reason now, I feel like I could take being judged a whole lot better than I was in high school. I don't know if it's because of YouTube helping me out somehow, or it's just the fact of growing up that now, for some reason, I could be judged, and I could really just truthfully say, cool, that's your opinion. It won't affect me and my life in any way. Most importantly, these 3 days of orientation had to be the best 3 days of my life. I was social media free. I didn't have to worry about YouTube, Twitter, or any other website I log into. I didn't have to play games, I didn't have to use my computer, I didn't have to use any electronic devices other than the fact that I had my phone with me to text my family members. I honestly felt like a free bird. No worries in the world whatsoever, and just interacting with the variety of different personalities on campus. And although I want to continue to do YouTube in college, with that much free time at hand, I feel like I'd rather be doing better things and interacting with more people rather than just sitting down all day talking into the microphone and recording gameplay. I think sometimes I have to worry about myself more than other people, because normally I worry about other people more than myself. So this orientation has taught me a lot about myself and my personality and what I really should be focusing on in life, because if this would have already gotten me anywhere, it would have already happened and it wouldn't be taking this long. So I guess it's true what they say about college being the best 4 years of your life, because it really seemed those 3 days were the best 3 days of my life in a long time. No worries about anything. If college was college without the work, that'd be great. But honestly, I know what I'm getting myself into, and I know the amount of money I'm going to be owing by the end of my 4-year university plan. But overall, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be worth it, paying for my education and also learning more about myself and gaining confidence as each and every day passes. There's some things you can't teach in life, and well, you just got to experience them firsthand to improve and grow upon them. And confidence is something I've never had in life. And those 3 days, I felt like a different person. I didn't feel like myself. And maybe that's because of how much confidence I had approaching other people and talking to them and asking questions wherever I saw fit. And the lunch and dinner hours on campus were one of the best, because whenever I saw someone eating alone or a few people eating in a group together, I invited myself in and just started talking to them. And I know some people may not like that, but it honestly felt great to sit with a new group of people each and every time I got lunch or dinner. I got to meet a lot of incoming freshmen just like me, majoring in something different or majoring in the same thing I'm majoring in, art. I found myself talking to the gangsters, the nerds, and some of the most unattractive people to the people that I found the most attractive. So that's how different it is from high school. I always thought that college would be harder to make friends with, but in all reality, those 3 orientation days I was there, it was a lot easier to make friends than it ever was for me in high school. I had no regrets at the end of the day on who I talked to or who I didn't talk to. I talked to basically everybody I wanted to talk to, and whoever else talked to me and started a conversation with me, that was cool too. Unlike high school, where I had a ton of regrets not talking to certain people I would love to talk to and get to know. Regret is an ugly feeling, and well, hopefully college doesn't have as many regrets for me as high school did. If you see a girl that you truthfully really want to get to know, just go up and talk to her. I mean, they're human too. I think that might be a bigger lesson I learned, more than confidence. Talk to whoever you want to talk to, and don't really care about what other people think. Just looking forward into my future. It's as bright as I can make it, and with the confidence I gained, I feel like I could do anything now. I could walk on water if I wanted to. I won't though. I don't want to get arrested or anything. And that's about it. I basically shared with you my whole college orientation experience into one short story. So if you're going to college just like I am next year, I hope you have just as much fun as I will. And if you're worried about it, don't be. It will all come naturally by the time you step foot on the campus, hopefully. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.